I just finished reading A Marriage at Sea by Sophie Elmhirst. This book kind of came out of nowhere for me. I was watching the morning news and they were doing like a summer reading segment, and this book was mentioned. And then I went to Barnes and Noble and I physically saw it on the shelf and realized it was under 300 pages. So I decided to give it a shot. It centers on a couple that decides to sell their worldly possessions and live on a boat sailing around the world. And all goes well at first until a whale sinks the boat, and then they have to try and survive at sea on a dinghy together with virtually no food or water. Now, that's an interesting concept in and of itself. It will probably be a great fiction book, but what really piqued my interest and made me buy this book is that it's actually a true story. This is a non-fiction book, and the fact that it was real and had actually happened made this story and concept even more interesting, so I just had to read it. I'm so glad that I did, because I love venturing out into the non-fiction genre, especially when it reads like fiction. I mean, if I took this dust jacket off and gave it to you, you'd have no idea that this was a non-fiction book. It reads just like fiction, and it's just as interesting as any fiction book I've ever read before. And it's short, so if you've ever wondered about venturing out into nonfiction, I highly recommend this book because it's short. You won't spend a lot of time with it, but it was very interesting, and I'm still thinking about it after I finished it, and I plan on recommending it to a couple people. I wound up rating it 4 stars. Overall, very interesting, very thought-provoking too, because I think to myself whether or not I would have what it takes to survive, because some of the decisions they had to make are pretty crazy. 4 stars, highly recommend. As far as what's next, I didn't really have anything in mind, but I met with my book club and we decided to read Phantom by H.D. Carlton, so I may just go directly into this because a couple people have finished it so far and have spoken very highly of it. I did, however, pick up this book, The Compound, from a bookstore the other day. I'm coming off of watching Love Island with my girlfriend. This is like very reminiscent of that, so this is also interesting me. I may read this. It's probably going to be between these 2 books, but I'm not 100% sure yet because I can't make up my mind, and I'm a mood reader forever. If you got the chance to read either one of these, let me know what you thought in the comments, and until then, I will see you guys soon.